Osmani Urrutia was born on September 15, 1977, in the small town of Ciego de Ávila, Cuba. Growing up in a country where baseball is not just a sport but a passion, Urrutia was introduced to the game at an early age. His father, who was a former baseball player, nurtured his love for the sport, and from a young age, Osmani showed a natural aptitude for hitting and fielding. It was clear early on that Urrutia had the potential to become a standout athlete in Cuban baseball. From his childhood in Ciego de Ávila, Urrutia joined local youth baseball teams where he honed his skills. His dedication to the sport, combined with his natural talent, made him stand out among his peers. His athleticism, quick reflexes, and strong arm allowed him to excel both offensively and defensively, which made him a versatile player. By the time he was a teenager, Urrutia was already considered one of the top young prospects in Cuba. At the age of 16, Urrutia joined the Ciego de Ávila team in Cuba's prestigious Serie Nacional, the country's top professional baseball league. It was here that his talents would begin to truly shine. Urrutia was initially known for his defensive abilities as an outfielder, but his consistent batting soon caught the attention of scouts. His natural hitting mechanics and keen eye for the ball made him a serious threat at the plate. Early professional career and breakthrough. Urrutia's early years in the Serie Nacional were marked by a period of growth and development. He was not an immediate star, but his work ethic and passion for the game gradually earned him a more prominent role within the Ciego de Ávila team. His time in the minors helped him refine his skills and develop a deeper understanding of the game. With his consistent performance, it wasn't long before he became one of the key players on his team. In his first few seasons, Urrutia was primarily used as a utility player. He spent time in both the outfield and infield, proving his adaptability. However, his primary value to the team came from his bat. He was known for his strong contact hitting, which allowed him to get on base consistently. Urrutia's reputation as a reliable hitter grew, and by the time he was 22 years old, he had secured a starting position with Ciego de Ávila. This marked the beginning of his rise to prominence within Cuban baseball. His breakout season came in 1999-2000 when Urrutia hit an impressive .358, establishing himself as one of the most talented and consistent hitters in the league. This performance led to him being named to the Cuban national team for the first time, an honor that many players in Cuba work towards throughout their careers. Representing Cuba on the international stage was a significant milestone for Urrutia, and it set the stage for what would become an extraordinary career. Peak of career, dominance in Cuban baseball. By the early 2000s, Osmani Urrutia was firmly established as one of the top hitters in Cuban baseball. His time with Ciego de Ávila was marked by consistent excellence at the plate, and he quickly became known for his ability to hit for both average and power. His impressive bat speed and disciplined approach at the plate made him a feared opponent for pitchers across the league. Urrutia's peak years came during the mid-2000s, when he was widely regarded as one of the most complete hitters in Cuban baseball. He had a smooth, controlled swing that allowed him to consistently make solid contact with the ball, and his power numbers began to increase. He developed into one of the league's most dangerous hitters, with a combination of average, power, and speed that made him an all-around offensive force. His batting average routinely hovered around .350, and his ability to hit for extra bases, including home runs and doubles, made him one of the most well-rounded players of his generation. One of the highlights of Urrutia's peak years came during the 2003-2004 Serie Nacional season, when he led the league in batting average with an incredible .380 mark. This performance solidified his status as one of the top hitters in Cuba, and it earned him several accolades, including all-star selections and the respect of both his peers and opposing teams. Urrutia's success in Cuba's Serie Nacional did not go unnoticed by the international baseball community. His consistent performance earned him a spot on the Cuban national team for multiple international tournaments, including the 2003 Baseball World Cup, where he helped Cuba secure a gold medal. Urrutia also played in the 2006 World Baseball Classic, where his skills were showcased on the global stage. Although Cuba did not win the tournament, Urrutia's contributions were notable, as he continued to demonstrate his prowess as a top hitter. During these years, Urrutia was consistently regarded as one of the best hitters in Cuban baseball. He won several batting titles and was known for his ability to come through in clutch situations. Whether it was driving in the go-ahead run or hitting a walk-off home run, Urrutia's offensive ability was a cornerstone of Ciego de Avala's success. Main achievements. Osmani Urrutia's career achievements are a testament to his excellence as one of the premier hitters in Cuban baseball. His impressive statistics and contributions to the national team help define his legacy as one of the best players of his era. Some of his key achievements include Cuban national team representation. Urrutia's ability earned him a spot on the Cuban national team for several international tournaments, including the Baseball World Cup and the World Baseball Classic. His contributions to Cuba's success on the world stage solidified his reputation as a top-tier player. Batting titles and high batting averages. Urrutia was known for his exceptional consistency at the plate. He won multiple batting titles, including leading the Serie Nacional in batting average on several occasions. His ability to hit for both average and power made him one of the top hitters in Cuban baseball history. All-Star selections. Throughout his career, Urrutia was selected to multiple Cuban All-Star teams, earning recognition for his outstanding performance. These selections reflected his standing as one of the league's best players. Gold medal at the Baseball World Cup, 2003. Urrutia's performance at the 2003 Baseball World Cup was instrumental in helping Cuba win the gold medal. His contributions to the team in both the field and at the plate made him one of the standout performers of the tournament. Clutch performances. Known for his ability to perform in high-pressure situations, Urrutia was a player who thrived in key moments. His walk-off hits, late-game heroics, and ability to drive in crucial runs made him a beloved figure in Cuban baseball. Final years and retirement. As Osmani Urrutia entered his late 30s, his playing career began to slow down. Despite still being a capable hitter, age and injuries began to take a toll on his body. He continued to play for Ciego de Avila, but his performance started to decline, and younger players began to take on more prominent roles within the team. Urrutia's offensive numbers dipped slightly, and his defensive abilities also waned as he grew older. In the 2010s, Urrutia faced increasing challenges to stay at the top of his game. He continued to be a respected player, but his time in the Serie Nacional was limited as younger prospects emerged. In 2014, after a long and distinguished career, Urrutia decided to retire from professional baseball. His departure marked the end of an era for both Ciego de Avila and Cuban baseball. After his retirement, Urrutia remained involved in the sport as a coach and mentor for younger players. He helped nurture and develop the next generation of Cuban baseball talent, passing on his wealth of knowledge and experience to the younger players who looked up to him. He became a respected figure within the Cuban baseball community, known for his leadership and commitment to the sport.